I get the lousy jobs, you get the best ones.
Well, I have a surprise for you. Cover your eyes.
Uh-oh.
Some homemade pasta for you.
Wow.
And I want you to take that home with you.
Well,
but this is the kind of pasta that we're going to use in this recipe
this
today,
is like
except we're going to cook it.
Okay,
so while you're doing that, I'm going to do this mixture. I'm going to put about a half a cup of sugar into the bowl.
It's okay to have the skins with the apples?
Well, if you can do them fine enough, then we don't.
All right.
We can put them in the tart if they're not.
So you got sugar and eggs.
Okay, I'm going to put 2 eggs in, and I'm going to mix this up a little bit so that it's a little bit more blended than before.
I'm really intrigued with the pasta, but you know, that's not such a new idea.
Okay.
Pastas have been used in desserts a lot.
Well, this is just something I came up with because I wanted to use some leftover pasta. I didn't want to throw it away. I mean, the old school, and I don't like
Don't want to waste anything.
away.
That was always your way. Okay, is this enough apple? Yeah?
Yes, that would be fine.
All right,
okay,
so now
so
what?
I've put a cup of milk in with the 2 eggs and the half cup of sugar. I have some butter. I'm going to put in 6 tablespoons of butter.
And you melt the butter first.
Yes, the butter is melted. Let's put the
apple goes
apple
in now? I'm not going to put the skin in, but here's the apple.
Okay. And I have some more apple that I'm going to put in because we put in about 2 medium-sized apples.
And you can use any kind of apple for this,
Any
right?
kind of apple, yeah, whatever.
That's going to give that a nice texture, isn't it? All right, so you got apple, then what?
Okay, so now that's mixed up. We're going to put the cooked
now we've
pasta
got our
now.
cooked pasta.
And it doesn't have to be this kind of pasta.
Do you cook
about
that al
4
dente?
ounces.
Yeah, good. So it's a little undercooked because it's going to cook a little bit more, right?
Yes, it'll cook. But you don't care. It doesn't really make a difference if it's overcooked or whatever because it's going to blend in with the tart. So it's not going to make that much difference.
Okay, so it's getting very thick now.
So
and there's no flour in this at all.
no
Now your
flour.
pasta is really going to thicken
the pasta
this up.
is would be the flour.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I put in some dried
Cherries,
sour cherries.
Oh, that looks good.
Okay,
Can I
which
have
are
one?
really yummy. And they,
How about cranberries?
you could put dried cranberries. You might be able to put dried blueberries.
Probably
and
a mixture of dried
raisins.
fruits,
You
huh?
could put a mixture if you'd like.
That's going to be good.
I put in about a half a cup of almonds.
Almonds go in, good. I'm liking this already.
I'm going to put. You
Yeah.
can put 1
Here,
to 2.
let me stir that in for you.
Okay, 1 to 2 teaspoons of almond extract.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't like the flavor that much, then you can just put in
Vanilla or leave it
1
out.
or vanilla. That's true.
Okay, now when do those
Okay.
berries go in?
Okay, now, this is something you can put in or you don't have to. This is optional. You don't always have fresh raspberries. So if you want to put them in, that's fine. If you don't want to put them in, that's also fine. But I'm going to put some in
That's
because
going to give nice color.
because I think they
gotta-
add something to it.
Kind of mix that gently so it doesn't get all mushy. The raspberries. Oh, is that it? Is that
And
the
this
filling?
is it. This is the filling.
Wow.
Okay.
So you ready to
and
put
then
that
what we
in?
do, we're just ready to pour that in. We're going to just pour all these ingredients into this tart shell. Now, this tart shell, we talked about it one time, about it has some sugar and some flour and some butter, but you don't have to do this as long as you put it into a pan that
So you could do it in a casserole dish.
right.
If you
can put it
didn't
in a
have a
casserole
crust.
or a pie dish or whatever. Okay, and I'm just going to smooth
Spread
this
it
out
around.
a little bit. I like to just sprinkle some additional almonds on top. Okay.
It's
so-
too bad it's not cooked because I could really...
Oh, well, I have one of them first cooked, but let me
Fine.
put this in the oven now.
Okay, while you're
And-
doing that, I'll clean up a little bit. So you surprised me and you have one cooked.
I have one cooked for you.
So
'cause
how
I
long will
knew-
that one cook?
I knew that you were going to have a very short time. This one cooked for an hour and 15
Oh, looks
minutes.
beautiful.
And
It smells nice and almondy too.
it kind of looks like, the pasta looks a little bit like coconut. You can take this and you can decorate it.
Good.
And-
And that's what you're great at.
I have a couple of things that I would do with this. One
Okay.
thing is I would, and especially like if something happens to it and
You
you
got a
break
little
piece,
ding right there.
So,
Oh, it's
So we
cooking.
take this and,
And
we
you
just,
just
we kind of
make
we'll
a
just
little-
we'll do
Yeah.
whipped cream around the
Yeah.
outside.
Whipped cream can fix a lot of sins, huh?
Oh, it can. It
Yeah.
can.
Well, this is